Today, I want to show you why, even with all the hype, Prismatic Evolutions is objectively the worst valued set of 2025 and basically of all of the Scarlet Violet era. If you're new here, my name's Justin. In my day job, I am a data analyst. You might say I'm even a professional data analyst. At night, I record Pokémon videos and rip packs with my children. And at the end of this video, I'm actually gonna rip a Prismatic Evolutions ETB, as you can see that one on my shelf right there. But we'll see. This might be the one time it turns around, or most likely, as we see in all the numbers and the odds, are never in your favor when it comes to Prismatic Evolutions. So Prismatic Evolutions is cool. I like the cards. I think the Evolutions is really cool to base a set around them. I think they're beautiful cards. There are a lot of special illustration rares in this set. I think that there's a lot of sets which maybe focus on one or two, like for instance, Phantasmal Flames recently. You can see my recent video where I've analyzed that set. It really just focused around two cards, Mega Charizard SIR and Mega Charizard the Gold, where there's a lot of variety in terms of the SIRs of this set. But one thing they left out in this set was they did not include any illustration rares, and they instead included Pokeball prints and Master Ball prints. So what we're gonna show is I do this thing where I analyze every single set, and I am looking at pack costs, the cheapest pack costs. I'm looking at the card values, and not just the card values today raw, but the card values of the PSA 10 graded cards, and also look at the odds in which you can potentially, out of what you pull, have graded and return PSA 10s. So if you think about it, what you open and what you pull, you're never gonna offset the cost based on the raw value alone. However, if you're lucky enough to get a PSA 10, that cost dramatically increases, or the value dramatically increases, and it can offset the cost of you ripping. So let's jump in and I'll show you why Prismatic Evolution was the worst set. Don't believe me? Here we go. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen this chart before, and I'm definitely milking it for as many videos as I can. These are completely just directional numbers and estimates. Of course, these are not real numbers that you can rely on or expect every time you open packs, but directionally, what's really good is to see this type of assessment across all of the sets. So again, what I'd mentioned about how we're determining what you pay, the lowest pack prices today, what the cards are going for in the market, raw and their graded counterparts, including what you will potentially could get from those. And then this is what you would end up with. White Flare and Black Bolt are at the very top. Why? Well, because they have really desirable hyper rare cards and SIRs with the Zekrom, with the Victini. But also look at how much value you get out of illustration rares. You get so many illustration rares in this set. It's kind of like the Crown Zenith from the Sword and Shield. Whenever you open that set, it feels great to open because there's so many good full art cards that you know that you're not just going to be at a loss with every pack, or at least that it's not going to take many packs to actually feel like you're getting some value out of it. But at the opposite end of the spectrum is Prismatic Evolutions. Here we have a set where if you were to spend this amount of money, $4,233, which is the current price, and this price per pack even went down recently, assuming you were to open large enough sample size, that is 2 cases, to start to really see truly what these sets can offer in terms of pull rates and your odds, you're gonna be spending $4,000, and what is the total value you'll get? You're only gonna receive about $2,340 back. This used to be even worse until we happen to have a little reprieve on the pack price for Prismatic, but it's still at the bottom, even behind Paldea Evolved, which is an abysmal set to open purely because it's based around these costs, and these prices are based around one card in the set that has a terrible gem rate. That's the Magikarp. Terrible gem rates, and it's the only card that's really driving the price of this set. So that's why that one's at the bottom. But this one Prismatic does even worse than that. 79 to 80% of your value is coming from the SIRs, nothing from the illustration rares. And do the Master Balls make up for it? No, they do not. Including the Master Balls in this other rarity tier, you're still only getting 21% of your value from that rarity tier. No matter what, across every set, this is really important to know, that if you're not grading your cards, you will absolutely never see a return on the cost of the packs to open. Unless you're buying something at a really good deal, like at MSRP, you might be able to come close with that value parity if you're lucky. But really the only way to do that is to grade your cards. And you know, the analysis isn't perfect, but if you're not grading your cards, you're losing out on your chances to get PSA 10 cards, which can offset your cost for ripping packs. So here you go. Let's look at some just big numbers. Let's look at some big charts. All right, so what if you were to just take Prismatic and let's just compare it across the average? How well do we benchmark Prismatic versus the average of all the other Scarlet and Violet sets? And what you can see is using that same methodology, almost $2,000 loss from opening 2 cases, but just shows you the variance. You're on average about you're losing twice as much opening Prismatic than any other. And so that is a 22% loss on average for the others, 45% loss for Prismatic Evolutions. So why though? Why? We already discussed a little bit about the loss of illustration rares in this set. How much is that really impacting your overall experience? Well, that's what this chart is showing you. On average, you'll see a better value from your hyper rare tier from other sets. You can see it's 4 times the value from hyper rare. And then for ultra rares, you're about 3 times for other Scarlet and Violet sets versus Prismatic Evolutions. For special illustration rares, okay, very clearly, Prismatic Evolution kills it in terms of special illustration rares. There's so many of them, and on average, they do really well. They're desirable cards. This is where all of the hype is, right? But now you don't have any IRs, so the only thing you have to compare really is a Master Ball versus illustration rares versus in the other sets. And this is where it falls apart. You get so much more value from the pools, from the illustration rare slots, from your other Scarlet Violet sets, that it offset this, what is that, 4 times? 4 times increase in value from your other Scarlet and Violet sets. Or if you break it all down, if you summarize this, you're getting almost $500, $466 more value on average from any other Scarlet Violet set versus Prismatic Evolutions. So I hope this helps illustrate why, and I can prove to you why Prismatic Evolutions was the least valuable or the worst valued set of all the Scarlet Violet era. I understand the hype, I understand why people love it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you love this set still? Was this truly traumatic devolutions for you? I'd love to know, like, does this jive? Does this make sense? You know, do these numbers align with your experience? I appreciate it. You know, just I love all the positive feedback. I'm a new channel, but I have been getting a lot of great comments and I appreciate that a lot. So I'll keep doing this. I think that understanding truly the idea of should I open it or keep it sealed, the more informed you are, the better decisions you're gonna make financially and be a better collector all around. So that's my goal. And yeah, and now we're gonna open this Prismatic Evolutions box and see once and for all if it actually is worth it. And we're gonna start that right now. So here we are. We're gonna open. He says it's the best one. It's got so much hype.
But what if we get the Umbreon in the red thing?
I mean, if we get the Umbreon in the red thing, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna probably cry, actually.
All right,
But that's the problem with this, is that there's never anything in these packs. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, bro, keep the box. Actually, I want this.
These boxes, I mean, I'll be honest, like, it's pretty.
I'm taking the guide.
Boy!
All right, look, guys, here it is. Okay, I'll be honest, our promo card actually looks
Perfect
pretty
condition.
legit, dude. Like, centering's not bad. Surprise, surprise. All
Okay,
right.
so Dad, let's just get the stupid pack.
God dang, kid.
I wish we had the Umbreon.
Okay.
All right, well, you didn't open it on camera. You'll have to get your, so we got a Sandy Shocks EX for pack number 1.
Finally.
Dad, if we...
Wait, what is that? Oh, okay, it's just a regular. It's a, here, but we did get a Master Ball. It's a Miltank Master Ball. So the Master Balls are what replaced illustration rares in this set. They have those instead. I know. Well, that's the whole point of the analysis I did, is that without the illustration rares, no one cares about the Master Balls.
Opening the pack. Opening the pack. Opening the pack. Open.
I don't see anything yet. Here it goes. This is the one. This is the one. What we got? What we got?
Wait. It's not the one.
If we could just pull one
Pokémon.
SIR from this set.
I got nothing. Let me see.
We got a reverse Umbreon. It is a reverse Umbreon. That's cool.
Hey, you said if you get that Umbreon,
No, you need
cry.
I gotta cry if he actually pulls the Umbreon.
I'll cry. I'll tell you what. I'll cry if you get anything. I don't even care what it is. This set does not give us anything. There you go.
Could have fell off.
You don't have to be
Wait,
that easy.
I think I can see something.
I see nothing.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Siete,
Yep. Then ocho.
ocho,
Then nueve.
nueve,
Diez.
diez, diez,
Then once.
once,
Doce.
on.
doce.
Oh.
You got something. Oh.
I want it. I want it. Get a life, old man.
Well, yeah. At least we got this cool psychic energy.
Can I see?
Gives me psychic powers to read your mind, and your mind is saying you're gonna pull the Umbreon.
That's not a psychic. That's a.
I see a Master Ball, maybe. Master Ball.
Yeah, that's my.
Is that a Master Ball?
Yeah.
And nothing else. That's a regular Pokeball.
Uh,
Pokeball.
Here. Last one.
All right, 2 packs left in this ETB.
Apple. Codeine. Hot Kutu. Amai. Stills. Oh, I want it.
It's too
SP.
Bobby, you're trash at this.
This set is just.
Okay, actually, I like this one because
Really
this
crazy.
one actually looks cool.
No, it
All right, last pack. Here we go, boys. This is our last chance. The last helicopter out of Nom.
That's
Nom nom
Last
nom.
helicopter out of Nom.
Nom nom nom
Fine,
nom
Cooper,
nom.
you can open it. Very last chance. Here we go. This is why. Wait, before we do this, this decides whether or not we ever open this set ever again. Literally. If we get nothing, it never ever happens. And I already assumed that's what's gonna happen, but now we're nailing the coffin right here. Ready?
You
Go
said
for
that
it.
last time.
No, we've barely never ever opened this set. And what did we get?
Nothing.
Prismatic Evolutions, the worst set of all time. It's proven again, once again, right here. The numbers
now.
don't lie. The anecdotal evidence doesn't lie. But yeah, that's it. Prismatic Evolutions. Is it worth opening?
No.
Oh my God. No, it's not.
Never. Never.
I'm
Never,
gonna go
ever,
cry.
ever.
I said I would cry if I pulled an Umbreon, but I'm gonna go cry just because I never didn't pull anything.
my speaker.
Tell the people bye.